Yeehaw indeed! Come one, come all to this Wild West rodeo, joined today by the two biggest cowboy clowns in the community, question mark? I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Hello and welcome to another my first writing stream of 2025. How are we doing? Today I'm joined by the ever glowing, everlasting, ever stopping Mars mushroom emoji. They them. How are you doing today, Mars?
I'm chilling. I'm tired, so I'm not going to be writing during the writing sprints, but it's fine.
What will you be doing during the writing sprints?
I will be watching Critical Role because that's definitely not going to be stressful at all. That's totally going to be nice and chill. And
Is it a filler episode or filler arch or whatever it's called?
no, it is like we are getting into the finale of the campaign.
Oh, into the fickle bits?
Yeah, it's going to be very stressful. But while I'm doing that, I've got my notebook out because I'm going to be working on brainstorming for the 3 Vox Machinathon rounds that we're going to be having this year because Critical Role is releasing 3 books, so
It's a
they
full-time
forced my
job keeping
hand.
up with that. Yeah, they forced your hand. There's nothing you could do about it, Mars. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Stieg. I'll be writing on my cowboy book. I am inching ever so closer to the edge of this novel. It's going at a snail's pace. I had so high hopes for December, but ended up writing not a lot, 3,000 words or something, and then took half the month off. Because I traveled home for Christmas, and I was like, yeah, I'll get a bunch of writing done at home. Then I ended up not even opening my laptop. So that's what I did over Christmas. But now, New Year, same old me. We're gonna do a little ramp-up month of January. So the total goal for January is 17,000 words. That'll put me at 70. The goal is 17,000, and that'll put me at 70,000 words in the manuscript. I'm currently at 53,000. So that's the goal for the month. And today's target is 101 words. And I can do that. Easy peasy. Yesterday's goal was 51 words, and I did like 300 and something in the first sprint.
Wow, killing it.
Don't know about killing it, but I'm Minute Slay, if you will. I'm Minute Slay. We are joined today by some other cowboys. Keiko is here. Hello, hello, hello. Kagehime is here. Hi. And then Zainab is here. Hello, hello, hello. What will you all be working on today, my beautiful friends? Keiko has already phoned in. My reading journal arrived today, so I'm coloring it. Ooh, fun.
Ooh.
I think also Keiko is watching Critical Role right there along with you and watching that too, more so I can watch it on Friday at 4 a.m. my time. That is late.
God.
I have never loved anything that much, except Game of Thrones. I did get up in the middle of the night to watch the series finale on that. The return on investment on that was poor.
I was going to say, that was an interesting decision.
Yep, I was like, okay, that's a chapter of my life gone, done, completed. And it's funny thing is that I've never thought about Game of Thrones a minute after that season finale ended. And usually I really hyper-focus on shows I really love. And I did love a lot of Game of Thrones season, like the first 3 or 4, solid television. But them last seasons, I was like, okay. I closed the computer, went back to bed, and then never thought about it again.
I feel like that's what happened to everyone. Like, Game of Thrones was literally everywhere. And, like, now you see House of the Dragon stuff because it's the new show. Yeah. But, like, after Game of Thrones ended, no one talked about it.
And it's so funny because, like, as you said, it was so, like, and such a pillar in, like, the popular culture at the time. And then, not a whisper.
Yeah.
Not even a mouse through the house or whatever that poem is. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy Critical Role. Definitely better than Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Would not get up at 4 a.m. for it, though. I'm so sorry, Keiko. I'm so sorry. Wizards of the Coast, whoever runs... No, that's not Critical Role. That's just D&D. I don't know.
It's just Critical Role. That's like the name of the company, too.
Okay. Anna is here. Hello, hello, hello. Glass emoji to you, too. Anna's been getting back into the writing saddle, too, I see, through your Jotting January spreadsheet. How's it going, Anna? Call in. Wendy is here. Hello, hello, hello. Wendy has also been getting back into the writing saddle. A lot of saddling up happening this week, and I'm here for it. I
Mhm.
just been gorging in 2025 gold videos on YouTube from the community, and it's just been such a treat, such a treat.
Yeah, I love seeing what everyone's up to.
I'm so nosy. Yeah. Keiko says I have late shift this week, so I can watch it. Oh, okay. Will I write or will I tidy my office? Should we do a poll? I don't know. I'm polling for tidy and then write. Both.
That sounds right.
The opinion? Okay. Keiko says a YouTuber that I watched who normally reviews Chinese dramas was so angry about Game of Thrones that she had to make a review of it, and she phrased it like this: "It's like you've been together with someone for 10 years, and then it turns out the person is a total asshole." Yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah, and so accurate too. I decided to write at least 1K a day to finish with my short whips. Currently, I'm writing a steamy. I'm guessing that's supposed to say steamy romance between female character and her ex-boyfriend's dad. Ooh.
Ooh,
That sounds kind of hot.
drama.
We're talking about Game of Thrones and the season finale and the lack of cultural impact it has had in the popular culture after its ending. Joined by Marlin. Bonjour, bonjour. Ça va? Ça va? Anna says, "Oh, it's good. I'm feeling the fire under my butt to finish this draft by the end of the month." Ugh. I'm not sure if I'm feeling the fire, but there's definitely a seat warmer on. So Marlin says, "I'm late. I was grocery shopping. How very French of you." Anna says, "I refuse to let it drag on any longer." That's how I feel like, okay, I just got to get to this end so I can actually start working on this book because it is just frustrates me endlessly.
So you think
Uh,
70K is going to be your final word count or thereabout?
I mean, I'm at 52K now and I'm like 500 words into the midpoint. So probably a lot from like a pacing wise, but I'm also thinking about just doing the half back of the book like kind of rushed and fast, just like the main scenes, because there's so much I want to change about what I already have. So it's going to be a complete rewrite anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get the story out and like at least get a sort of zero draft of the ending, I think that's really what I need from this draft at this point. Because these are not words I'll be working with, like in terms of rearranging and replacing and stuff. It'll be a complete rebuild. Um, so I think I can wrap it up in 20,000 words. Um, yeah, I think I can wrap it up in 20,000 words.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, lol, you know it. Literally bought a baguette and started eating the butt in the shop as one does. As one does. It's like I'm sick of myself being leisurely. Ugh, this is so true, Anna. But also, you're a full-time employee, girly pop. It's gonna be leisurely when you do a hobby, uh, and that's okay. It takes whatever time it takes, as long as you're working on it slowly but steadily, which you have. I've been keeping a track on your spreadsheets. I think you're doing a fabulous job, and that's on that.
Yeah. These group spreadsheets are honestly the best thing to happen to me because not only do I get to be nosy, but seeing everyone else getting work done makes me feel motivated to get work done.
Oh, Malin says, "No, no, don't tell her that. I want that book. I need to read it." I'm so sorry, Anna, but you've just not been doing enough. You could do better. There you go. Put the fire under a butt. I love this loving accountability. Yeah, I stand by my words. If you're a full-time worker at like a mortal job, then writing is super, super difficult. And that's all right. Keiko says, "I'm still switching back and forth between projects like fanfic or Project Dying Gods." And Zainab is agreeing with your statement, Mars. Speaking of statements, we are going to dive into some sprints. It's going to be a little focus stream again. We'll be doing, oof, no, not that.
God, no.
We'll be doing 25-minute sprints 4 times for a total Pomodoro. The breaks are 10 minutes because I tend to get chatty and also know that Mars likes to chat. So in interest of, really what the people want and need from us, we're going to do some longer breaks in between. So it's not going to be like a pure Pomodoro, but a little cheeky Pomodoro for sure. But yes, the spreadsheet you made and I stole has some magic sauce and it's really motivating me to. That's a mystery. And you can't steal a gift, Anna. You cannot steal a gift. Wait, we work here? Yeah, I'm trying this new thing for the. I did it both November and December, where we kind of stay on the path because I tend to do like 2.5 sprints and call it a day, and I don't want to be that person in 2025. Elaine is here. Hello, hello, hello. Um, I need to do 1,200 words tonight to catch up. And I fully believe you can do it, Malin, because you are a very competent and capable woman. Um, and yeah, I think that's it. We are going to dive into the first sprint of the evening. If you haven't already, please tell me what you're working on in chat because I love to be nosy. Uh, Mars will be doing some catching up on Critical Role, and I will be writing. Thank you, Steve. I needed that. The only one you're letting down, Malin, is yourself if you don't write. So we're gonna start. We're done with this wintry landscape. It's not a holidays now. Let's do that
I
first.
mean, it is still winter.
But that can be like a wintry timer. That's not. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. I do the winter cabin. I won't do the holiday street, but we'll do the winter cabin. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and launch. See you in 25 minutes. Ring a ding ding. That was the first sprint of the evening. How did you do, Mars?
I I've been switching back and forth between the different things because there is going to be three different events. So I'm kind of just like doing a little bit on this one and then a little bit on this one because like I've got time to plan it all out. This is all just brainstorming. And then I
Fair enough.
watched some Critical Role and I'm kind of scared because it's a 5 hour episode and the break is only an hour in. So what happens in the second episode that they keep going or the second half of the episode? So I'm a little bit scared.
Well, that sounds like it might be warranted. I don't know. I got 100 and something words. How many words did I get in total? 225 I got in total, actually. So
Yay.
that's me done with the writing for the day. Just having no outline was a bad idea. Definitely, this text is struggling because of it, because I don't know who's speaking at what point, and it's a mess. But it's my mess, and all it has to be for now is to exist, and then I can re-outline and make it purposeful later.
Mm-hmm.
We were joined by some lovely person, actually, just one, Sasha. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, gang. Zainab called in telling us that she's working on chapter 16 of Project Unity. Elaine is writing, working on chapter 2, and like Malin, need about 1,200 words to catch up. Well, you can do it. Malin got 263 words for this round, getting back in the mood and feeling motivated because I'm at the Everything Gets Revealed chapter. I'm
Ooh.
at the same chapter myself. It's the midpoint, so like there's a huge switch, huge reveal, a huge character death. There's a lot of things going on at this midpoint. So it's very exciting, but it's going slow and steady, and I'm trying not to outdo myself. Like my goal is 101 words, and I'll get 101 words. That's good enough. That's the plan. So tomorrow I get to write again. Kagehime got 259 words. Keiko thinks it's fair that you're scared for Critical Role because they're scared too.
I'm glad we're
Uh,
in this together.
they say I need to food to digest what is happening and finishing coloring a tiny stack of books that is on the pages of January. I love a good like book stack tracker. I think that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine got 118 words and Zainab got 363 words. Good job, everyone. Applause all around. I also realized that I named one of my like dummy characters after Troy's father from High School Musical. I'm
Oh.
not sure if you're familiar with the material,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but his name is Bolton. His Sheriff Bolton.
That's
Um,
so funny.
yeah, and it's just like this funny old man that's gonna get murdered in this chapter.
Oh
But he doesn't know
no.
that. He doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know that yet. So yeah, that is that is very fun for this. Anna called in, did some emails. Good job. Are you doing your mortal job? Call in. No, it's just some deco books, but there are bookshelves to color and write the titles on it. I'll post some pictures on the Discord tomorrow. Oh yes, I love pictures. I love snooping into people's journals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really nice reading journal for $8 that I got. Oh.
A deal.
Oh my god, not before he tells his father he's following his own dream from now on. Oof. Who knows? That'd be too sad. He doesn't have any children or any family, or he does actually not exist outside of this chapter. This is the first and last time we meet him.
That's so sad.
His only purpose is to point the finger in the wrong direction and then die.
Mm.
I am mortaling. It's true. I believe you. How, like, what season of Critical Role is this now?
This is the third campaign.
Dang. Oof. I want to be a Critical Role boilie so bad, but I just, so much of it. There's so much of it. I have no chance.
Yeah, I mean they have recaps and they have abridged versions, but like the abridged versions are so funny to me because they're still like an hour long each, and there's like 100 episodes. So, and then the recaps, I feel like because they're so short, they have to cut out so much. So,
Yeah. I don't know, is there any strategy for getting into Critical Role in our Year of the Lord 2025?
I actually am planning on making a video of exactly that because March is their 10-year anniversary. And so I'm going to be like, there's 10 years of content. It's a lot. Here are my opinions on the best ways to get into it if you're curious. So stay tuned in
Dang.
a couple of months for that.
Thank you for a little spoiler exclusively here on my channel. I'm planning to read Little Women in March, and she's thick, so I'm not sure if I'll have time for anything else. But I'll definitely make time to watch your video on how to get into a decade of Critical Role.
Thank you.
The only D&D I care about is the Dungeon and Drag Queens has a season 2 getting released tomorrow. I think I have not watched season 1s, but I live for the content on the social media. Where can I watch it, Molly? Do you know? Because that I would watch, because that's not as long.
I think the first one is on YouTube.
Oh. Keiko says, by the way, apparently Mighty Nine animated series dropped this year. I'm so excited.
I did not know that. I still have not seen season 3 of Vox Machina, and I am ashamed of myself.
I have not seen season 2.
Is it season 2? No, season.
No,
whatever
season 3
one
is
just
definitely
came
out.
What?
Yeah, season 2 has been out for like a year or so.
Okay, so then yeah, I've seen the first 2 seasons, and I've not seen season 3, which it came out like 5 or 6 months ago. Like I should have seen it by now. Being who I am as a person, I should have seen it.
That's fair. I feel like you are like one of the first person I think about when you say D&D. So take that as a compliment. I saw I think, without spoiling too much. No, I think because they go back to Percy's hometown, and that's season 1, right? And like that whole Briarwood thing.
Season 1 is the vampire stuff in Whitestone.
Yeah, love the Briarwoods. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Like a female villain and a himbo, my favorite combo. Deadly combo.
And then season 2 is the start of the dragons.
Yes, I definitely watched the first episode, I think. The Chromaclave, is that what it's called?
The Chroma
Conclave?
What is
No.
the word? Maybe.
I don't know. But I watched the first season and I was not in the right the Chroma Conclave. There you go.
Too many C's. I love alliteration, but that's too far.
We're joined by Wallace. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Getting ready for a nap. Lovely. Just leave us playing so we get the playtime. It's fine. Yeah, the Briarwood arc. That was a good one. And I also thought like the first episode and the second episode was a bit weird because there's like, I don't know. It sort of starts in media res, the first season, where there's like, yeah.
Well, so does the campaign. The actual campaign itself starts in the middle of things, not at the Briarwoods arc. There's like a mini arc before we get to the Briarwoods in the actual campaign, but it's because they were playing it as like a home game, just friends hanging out, and then they were like approached to make it a YouTube show, so they just are in the middle of things.
Yeah, and that, but still, like, I don't know, when you're making a TV show, I think, you could take some liberties. But I did love the Briarwood arc. I thought it was really, really fun, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the characters. I had to laugh a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons, the movie. I recently rewatched it. It's a great movie, actually. It exactly what it says on the tin. But I just think like having a red-haired druid will never not be Keyleth for me. So when
100%.
the tiefling druid had like red hair, I was like, okay, is this like an homage or is this just typecasting at this point?
Honestly, they should have made her weirder. Like, she's just a human with horns and a tail. Like, give her some weird features.
Yeah, give her some red skin.
Yeah.
Or like purple skin, yeah.
Weird eyes, claws.
First time I watched it, I didn't even realize she was supposed to be a tiefling. I was just like, oh, she's a druid, so she has horns.
Yeah, genuinely.
Then there's like one particular scene where she does something with her tails, and I'm like, wait, she has a tail? But yeah, definitely thought she just looked like a human, so there could have been opportunities for something else. Anna says I kind of lost interest in Vox season 2. Ooh. Or is it 3 now? 3. The new one? Yeah. The 3 one. The 3 one. Yeah. I started watching Critical Role 1 at episode 30 because reasons Mars knows. Couldn't tell you the reasons then. C1 episode 36 has a summary of what is before the campaign.
Okay. Yeah, you can catch up with what was happening in the home game.
Hello, hello. Just got done with a meeting with my agent, so excited. And you're just in time for a sprint, babes. Another 25 minutes on the clock, and we're going in now. Twinkle, twinkle.
Such a lovely little chime.
I enjoy it a lot. How was that for you?
That was very productive. I have prompts now for the second and third Vox
Oh,
Machinathon events that are happening this year. Still haven't figured out all the prompts for the first one, but it'll
I
happen.
love just how early you are in this planning.
Listen, man, if I didn't get things done a million years ahead of time, they're not happening.
That's very fair. That's very fair. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And I tried to outline the scene that I'm currently writing because I feel a bit lost in it. So I'm just sitting down, I'm figuring it out. Okay, what's the opening? What's the conflict? What's the rise in action? What's the climax? What's the resolution?
Mm-hmm.
Like what the emotions? Blah blah blah. So that's what I did just in a Google sheet, and then I also watched some YouTube videos. Um, and yeah, that's what I did. Let's see how our friends did. We were joined by an Eva. Hello, hello, and welcome. Katie says, OMG, fastest 25 minutes of my life. I gathered some stuff from my accountant and now I'm doing healthcare stuff. Love. 5-star sprint for sure. Wendy says, I finished tidying my office and started making some notes on some scenes where I know I need changes. Ooh, I love. Kagehima got 343 words. Eva says they're proud of you, Mars.
Thank
Good
you.
job. And Mullen says, I'm at 517 words so far out of a 1200-ish, so doing good. Got my bread and cheese dinner out and started watching a video about overconsumption skincare girlies on TikTok. Lol.
Oh my
My
god, is
favorites are
this
like, oh,
sorry, I was gonna
continue.
say, is this oh god, Hannah something? There's someone I watch who she makes a lot of MLM content, like anti-MLM stuff, but she also has a series called Influencer Insanity, and she just talks about how insane influencers are.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I watched this. Mullen says, correctamundo. I
Okay.
watched this. I mean, she has to be like, what, 18 whenever you go off to college? And she, like, from Texas somewhere, I think. And she has like a 50-step skincare routine before she goes to school in the morning. And I'm like, you're 18. Your skincare routine should be like drinking water and wearing sunscreen. What do you mean you have 21
Mm-hmm.
steps? It's just crazy to me. It can't be good for the skin. But then she looks amazing. But then does she look amazing because she's 21 or like 18 or 19 or however old you are in college? I don't know. I barely moisturize. So
Yeah, I wash my face in the shower, and then when I get out, I put on moisturizer because I have dry skin, and then when I leave the house, I put on sunscreen. Like that's all you need.
yeah, I don't even do sunscreen to be fair, and I'm a leathered corpse at this point, so I should have been doing it. But yeah, what if they all look great in 20 years though? I guess I'll be the clown then. I guess I'll be the clown. I'll take that chances. I'm just like people got through life for thousands of years without a 21-step skincare routine. But then we also got by with a lot of things that I like. So, this is the kettle calling a kettle kettle. I do wish I had a skincare routine though. So maybe I should just start like at least SPF. But then it's so dark here in Norway. Like the sun isn't even out. Like what do I need SPF for? Um, but yeah. I have one step routine, clinic moisturize surge, and that's it. I love this for you. I love this for you. I have one step, and that's moisturize after shower. And I shower every morning, so I do moisturize daily. There's also a trend that little girls who are not even in puberty and go all out for skincare. They had a little report on it in my local news, and mother was like, "Don't know what to do." The mother. Oh,
Yeah. When you see like 15-year-olds using these anti-aging products, I'm like, you're literally a child. What do you mean anti-aging?
Katie says, "Can't relate. I love skincare routine. No one could pride for my well moisturized hands." Okay, so if I were to start building a skincare routine, Katie, and mind you, I'm soon to be a 40-year-old man, what would be like step number one? Hit me up. Um, I sometimes remember sunscreen. I wear sunscreen when I went to Turkey, and that's about it. And I feel like that was very well warranted. I do use a serum, but I just started a year ago, and I'm not 19. Lol, lol, lol. I thought you said you were 19, Wendy. I was like, Wendy, you were 16 when we met. Ooh, but okay. Yeah, she's the mother. How can she not do something against it? That's fair. But then I guess, I think a lot of parents just feel powerless in today's society. Um, Eva says, similar to diets in the 90s, the girls didn't think they were fat until society said so. That's fair. 40, you look like 30, Stig. Thank you so much. It is the fat. It just fills out the crevices very nice. I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I mean, not 40 yet. I'm turning 37 next week, so, but soon 40.
You're
Uh,
10 years older than me?
isn't that crazy? I'm old enough to be Kitty's father, and she's my best friend. What do you mean? I think that's so fun. I think that's so
Okay.
fun.
Maybe not her father, but
Hey, in some parallel universe, I could. I think the youngest father ever was 8. I mean, it's gross, but still, it is possible. Child-free is the best skincare routine, I think. Yeah, oof, tell me about it. Never have I ever desired to have children.
Mhm.
Um, Keiko agrees. Molly says, I got my first gray hair in 2024. It's growing strong. I have some, you can't really tell on camera, but there's some gray specks, some salt and pepper in my beard. And I'm not mad about it because I'm dying to become green. Um, but my hair is very much not gray.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've had gray hairs since high school, so I don't
you
know.
worry too much, Mars. You worry too much.
Yeah, it's called anxiety. It's
That's
called a
fair.
doctor told me I have something wrong with my brain.
That's fair. That's fair. Kitty says step number 1 is a cleanser, something with serum-like stuff in it, so it help with all the steps. I like the pure skin cleanser from Elf. Oh dang. Okay, maybe I'll get myself a cleanser. I just used water in the sink like a clown, but that's just me. What he says, I am an eldritch being. I'm so offended you forgot. I mean, yes, but eldritch is in like the way you say hey guys in a gender neutral term. Like I feel like eldritch being is an age neutral term. Does that make sense?
No, I understand.
Yeah. Uh, Molly says I'm hoping to go gray early. That'll mean not going bold. Yeah, I do like a gray shake bob. I think you look amazing with that, Molly. I think that I think you'd serve with that. I'm 44. Kitty's younger than my daughter. There you go. Also, even if they do look great, it'll be hard to prove it wasn't just genetics. Yeah. Are you kidding? I have like 20 gray hairs, Marlon. It's called Squiggly Line Mental Illness, LMAO. And I'm not sure if this is an LMAO line, but I thought it was funny. My sister and I are just shy of 3 years apart, and we do look a decade apart in age. Yeah, I meet a lot of people in my profession, and a lot of the times I meet people my age, and I can't tell if they're just weathered by life or if I look young, because I don't see myself looking as old as some of the people I see my age coming in, and that's on that. Um, I think I am the oldest person on this stream. Where's Regina when you need her? But that's fair, Sasha. As I said, I think age is just a number. Um, that doesn't surprise me. You have the kind of gorgeous thick hair that will never fall off. That is fair. Keiko says, I have individual gray hair forever, probably since I was a child. It's funny because every now and then I find a huge gray hair, panic, tear it out, and forget about it. Oh, I really want to get like gray money pieces in the front, but I know the trend is over. But I think that'd be so chic.
Who cares
Um,
about trends? If you think it's fun, then it's fun.
yeah, but I'm also like a 40-year-old man getting money pieces. Let's not. Um, sometimes I have to tell myself not because I'm a yes person. Um, I'd say early 30s, Sasha. Oh, try 49. You wear it well, Sasha. You wear it very well.
Mm-hmm.
And Eva is a grandmother. Also, you wear it well, Eva. Okay, now we need Sasha's skincare routine. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's just being green. Age doesn't matter at that point. I feel wise beyond my years sometimes. Yeah, but I'm also a man, so it's easy for me to say like, I don't care about 40. But then obviously women are judged on a different level and scale in society than what men are. So it's easier for me to grow old than it is for women. Author Tube skincare routine tag coming soon. Oh, I know there's some tag goalies here. Get on it. Get on it. And just as we're going into our third sprint for the day, Morgan is here. Hello, Morgan. Drop what you're doing below. We're just started a new sprint. We'll see you in 24 minutes and 50 seconds. Ooh, that was fast.
Yeah, that sprint went so quick.
I started working on the thumbnail for tomorrow's trouble stream, and I'm putting so much effort into something that looks not even half baked. The ingredients are still at the store. But I had a bout of inspiration and I just had to execute it
I'm so excited
mediocrely.
to see what it is.
Control your excitement, please. Reel it in. Just
Okay,
like
I'm
whatever you think,
moderately
half
excited.
it. We lost a Kage who wrote 1,700 words today, serve, but they went to bed. I said, can't get some damage if you don't leave the house. Good for the skin, bad for the bone density. I can drink milk, it's fine. Um, Sunblock, does my roof count? Yeah, it does. Morgan said, I'm writing a blog post at the moment and updating my author website. Ooh, any fun updates? Keiko says, Mars is the first round of the battle and I'm already stressed out. Oh, no spoilers, please. I'm not even at the break yet, so keep it in your pants, Keiko.
Yeah, I'm like
Uh,
literally 2 minutes before the break. So like I know a fight is coming, obviously, but I'm not there yet.
we have one stream to go. One stream. We have one sprint left to go, so you can get you get it then. That went so fast. It did indeed. 974 words for the stream so far. Yay! Only 300 to go.
Nice.
Serve Ma Lin. Yeah, good job. Kitty says, reply to comments and did some more healthcare stuff. Being an adult is hard, but fine. It is hard, but it's very satisfying, I find. Especially, oh, applying to comments, you gave me one kiss emoji, and that was the comment, Katie. That could not have taken 25 minutes.
That's so funny though.
I was like, ooh, message. It's a comment from Kitty. Yeah, one kiss emoji. Thank you. Kiss emoji, you too. Elaine says, pop some pizza rolls in the oven and wrote 364 words. Very productive. I like it. I'm struggling with this scene, so I want to pick your brain, Mars, on how you approach a scene. What's the plan? What's the dealio? How do you conceptualize something? If you have a concept, how do you solidify it? How do you churn it through the Mars brain, the marzipan, and put it on the page?
So I am very much someone who does things in stages. So I have my index card outline, which I say each one is a chapter, but it's more accurate to say each index card is a scene. And it's just going to be like a brain dump where I make sure I know who the most important person in that scene is or most important people and what the action is. And then everything else, if I have more details that I know, I'll put it down. If I don't, then I'll figure it out while I'm writing the scene. So, like, I'm gonna get spoilers for my book just because it's here.
Ooh,
So,
another Mars exclusive.
so this is this index card. It just basically says that they're at church because I'm writing a religious horror book, and Daisy, the main character, doesn't have any excuse to like get out of it like she did the last time they were at church. And then it talks about like who she runs into and like what they're dealing with when she runs into them because she kind of just goes wandering around the church and she talks to a bunch of people. So like I have little threads to get me through the scene, but I don't have like a lot of specific details.
Oh, okay.
So I like
Sounds like
index
sort of
cards.
headlight writing.
Yeah, I like index cards because there's plenty of room to write down what I know is going to happen, but also I don't feel pressured to find out all of the details before I actually write the scene because I do only have one index card to write it on.
Oh, dang. That's a good plan. I tried doing the physical index card thing, but it's just, I don't know. It gets overwhelming at some point. I'm like
That's fair.
that young ingenue girl at school in Dark Academy that just like has all the books and like fumbles them and loses them on the floor. It's me and the note cards, very much. And I also don't like a digital note card because that just doesn't feel real. So I don't know. I don't know, but I'm trying not to think too much about it because just, and it's the midpoint. Like every character in the book that's alive is there, and like
That's a good point.
some major events are happening. There's like a reveal, a big reveal, the biggest reveal of the book probably. There's like the biggest death of the book is happening in this scene. So it's just like it's a lot happening, and I think part of me that kind of rejects writing this scene is the part of me that's like, "Ooh, I don't know how to attack this," so I'm just trying to figure out different strategies to attack it. And I know like the only thing I have to do is just to sit down and write it. Like the only way to have written is to write, but it's so
Hmm.
fucking annoying. Ugh.
I literally said that to my friend the other day. I messaged them and I'm like, it's actually evil that the only way to have my book written is to write it.
What what menace, what monster came up with writing as like an art form? Uh, the Marsupilami. Don't know what this is, but it's a comic book thing apparently. Do you know the reference? Okay.
Nope.
Marlin also just got a kiss emoji. I'll happily take it. I also just deleted all my unread emails, says Kitty Ann. I didn't just reply to comments. Um, I think the exact word he used was diabolical, and I so
Hmm.
agree. It is rude, actually. Sasha says, I'm so impressed of how organized you all are with how you write. I just lay in bed and wait for the voice, then write up on my phone. Dang. The way I could not have done that. The way I could not have done that, Sasha. But good job for being able to do that.
If I didn't have a system for every single area of my life, I would literally die.
Spiritually, maybe, figuratively, financially, physically, I don't know. But yeah, I do thrive in organization. And just in the act of organizing, actually, I really enjoy it. Um, Especially if it's like an easy system to live in. It needs to be super simple and super easy. I can't have any like super convoluted stuff. That's why like having 7 notebooks that you journal in for different things could never work for me.
Mm.
Um, Katie says, I wish desperately to be organized, and yet I am chaos. Oh my God. Just thinking about your room, Katie, gives me heart palpitations. Um,
Oh my gosh, you should see Jacob's half of the bedroom. Not to call him out live on main here, but he and I are very different people. And like his half of the bedroom is so chaotic. I like sometimes I have to just like block my vision when I walk into the bedroom because I don't want to see like his side of the room. It's not like dirty or anything. He just has to have everything out or else he like doesn't know what he has.
Dang. It
I'm like,
truly be like the most organized girly pops with the most chaotic boyfriends pairing up
mm-hmm.
this season. And I'm not mad about it, but I do think it's funny. There's never two neat freaks living together for some
No,
reason.
never.
Um, it is maybe a Central European thing. I don't know. I don't know. That is why I cannot do digital planning. It's too neat for my chaotic brain.
See, I feel like
Yeah,
digital planning is not neat enough for me. I just feel like I don't know, it's not contained. It's like the whole of the digital thing.
yeah, that makes sense. But also, like a page on the internet, like I do a lot of planning in Notion, like, and I have to actively seek it out. But like a planner that's just like plopped on my desk, I can like pick it up physically. There's something about the physicality of a notebook that I like,
Mm-hmm.
yet I also am obsessively neat, and like one single mistake will be enough for me to trash an entire notebook. I'm like, okay, guess I'm not doing this now. It wasn't perfect. So yeah, that's why I can't do Bujo because I'm a perfectionist, and I guess some of it could be like training that out of me, but I'm not there yet mentally, so why try?
No, I
Um,
understand that.
Call him out, yes. Same Kitty, I have to be organized for work, so I reject it in my personal life. You can do both, Sasha. It's on the table. It's what I do. Very organized for work, very organized in my personal life. I feel that I will totally forget I have something if I don't see it regularly. I do tend to live like an out of sight, out of mind sort of life. Malin says, I'm Belgian and French. We have a lot of comic books that didn't translate overseas, not just Tintin and the other better known ones. I love Tintin and Asterix and Obelix. Those were my two favorite comics growing up.
Tintin is in the public domain now, as of this year, and so is Popeye.
Oh, dang.
Y'all want to
Do love
publish your
Tintin.
Tintin and Popeye fanfics, you can legally do it now, at least in the US. I don't know about internationally.
That little cutesy Belgian detective. I think it's Belgian Tintin, or is it French?
I have no idea.
But yeah, I'd climb that. I'd climb that for sure. Oh no, okay, just gonna pause this for 2 minutes while we wrap up the last comments and go into the last sprint. I just can't plan it all, says Morgan. Digital, physical, it's all a struggle. Steve, yeeting a bujo day. Literally, I'm not above yeeting something. Like those Clever Fox planners that come pre-made, so just like plot in your information. I've come to like page 4, made an error, and then like, okay, this is useless now. Throw it out. Um,
That stresses me out so bad to hear you say that.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to add to your emotional burden, to your emotional burden. Jesus Christ. But I don't know. There's something about not being perfect that I struggle with.
Mm.
So, Tintin future thumbnail. I'll put it on the dock for now. Please, Belgian. Tintin is Belgian. I just throw it out. I'm not above throwing. I know it's bad. I know. I know. But I'm not going to sell like, oh, this is a notebook where the first 4 pages is used and the fifth page is messed up. Do you want to buy it for $2? Uh, I mean, I'm fine with other people being messy. I just can't have it myself. But with that, we are gonna go. Yeah, Tintin is Belgian. We are gonna go into the last scream. Last scream, sure. We're going gonna go into the last scream of the evening.
You're doing
25
so
minutes.
well.
Yeah, just that's me, just trying to speak my second language. Um, I also love saying, "Oh, I'm speaking my second language," fully knowing that I'm not none better in my first language. 25 minutes on the clock. This is the last sprint of the evening, and we're starting now. Good luck, everyone. Ring a ding ding ding. And that was the last sprint of today
That went so
completed.
fast.
I know, when you spend time with me, it just swoop and then it's gone. That's what happens when you're in good company.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do for that sprint, Marzipan?
I just watched more Critical Role and am very stressed.
Ooh, stressed, battle stressed?
Yeah. They're pulling out the 9th level spells.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Pull out the big guns.
yeah.
I don't even think I've ever seen a 9 level spell. And yeah, I completed the thumbnail and posted the sprint for tomorrow. The stream, not sprint.
Oh, I have to go live react to this thumbnail.
Ooh, slay. It is probably not in your wheelhouse, but I thought it was funny. And then I also emptied the dishwasher that's been sitting there for a couple of days and loaded the dishwasher. So that's
Fair.
what I did.
This thumbnail is fantastic. I love the glasses.
Thank you. That's what I'm like. I'm spending too much time on something that is not important.
No, it's so important. It's so important, Steve.
But I just love them little dumb glasses. I think they're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you didn't know, if you've been hanging out with me for the past 2 weeks, the Wicked soundtrack is making platinum in my household. Oh, just every day is a new song obsession, and today's choice is The Wizard and I.
So
And I've been
valid.
going through, yeah, all the usual stops. Defying Gravity was huge over Christmas, as it should be. Popular, a banger. Um, and No One Mourns the Wicked, a banger. And now it's The Wizard and I. So it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. And I want to buy the vinyl so bad. I want to buy it so bad. My birthday is, as I said, next week, and I'm allowed to buy myself a birthday present. And I'm like, should I get the vinyl as my birthday present? But then, part two is going to come out, and they're probably going to do like a collective vinyl for the entire
Mhm.
franchise. I'm like,
That's a good point.
I'm just going to listen to Spotify now and buy like whatever collected shit they post when part two is done. So I might just buy myself like a scented candle or something.
I think that's fair. That's a very smart move.
Yeah, but when do you get super chats? What's that?
That's when people can like send you a couple of dollars in chat. I
Oh,
think
pass.
you unlock that at 500 subs, I think.
Oh, I'm not at 500 subs at all. I'm so far removed from 500 subs. How many do I have? 303, so, But also, don't give me money, please. I make my own money, and I don't need to take yours.
I
But I do
recently
appreciate the sentiment, Eva.
I recently hit 500 subs, which is exciting, but also it's like one of the requirements for the first level of monetization, and the other one is views, and I am nowhere near the amount of views that you need, and I'm like, well, at least I hit a
Well, all
milestone.
your VEDIF and VEDIT and all that stuff, you don't get enough views?
No, I guess not. I think I have a lot of like dead subscribers. Not like dead, but like
RIP?
people who don't use their channel and watch videos anymore.
Ah,
So like I have a lot of subscribers, not all of them are active accounts. That's my
gotcha,
theory.
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh my God, where's YouTube Studios? Ugh, they move buttons around all the time, and I'm too old for that. I'm too old.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, earn. Let's see where we are. We're super close to memberships. As I said, I need 500 members and then 3 videos uploaded, which I have.
I think
Uh,
that's when you also get super chats, isn't it?
yeah, you get supers and shopping. And then where does it say the watch hours?
It's right below
That's
it.
for, yeah, and yeah, I have 569 public watch hours and I need 4,000.
You only need
So,
3,000 for the first level of monetization. For the memberships and super chats and stuff, you
oh
need.
yeah. But I
I
think
have
I'll
one
probably hit
thousand.
I'll probably hit subscribers. Oh, and one of the following. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
dang. Yeah, then well, I also don't care about making money off of YouTube, so I'm whatever.
Well, if y'all
But
want to watch 2,000 more hours of my videos and then send me money, I'm not
yeah,
gonna say no. I'm broke. I don't have the opportunity to say no to money.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't make YouTube content, so
Hmm.
there's no watch hours to be getting. I do live streams, and that's about it. Uh, Eva says she'll do her best, Mars.
Thanks, Eva.
Let's see. If 1,000 of us watch 2 hours, easy peasy.
Literally, if every one of my subscribers watched 4 hours of my content, then we'd be there. And I put
I
out
watch your
close
live
to
streams,
four
and they're
hours
about
of
2-3
content.
hours, so I
Yeah.
put in my hours.
I put out like 1,000 hours of content in December alone.
That is very true. Oh my God, Green Tom, I'm crying. I do not loathe her. Don't evaluate your art. I guess you're right. The thumbnail. Thank you, thank you. I know Grape already made a wicked one that's could never be outdone, but I'll do my best. Let's see what people did for the stream before we wrap up. Katie wrote 336 words while standing, but oh my God, am I falling asleep standing up? I'm so sleepy. I'm so sorry, bestie. I haven't been that stressed since Othan round 2. Don't know what this means. I'm guessing it's some kind of critical role. Yeah. Oh my God, look at her. And Malin got 15 and 119 for the stream. Slay. That's well done. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you too. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy that you're grovel for submission to feed your own ambition. No. Green Tom Tom. I don't think there was anything else. Thank you for the stream and sprints. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, us and our 8 closest friends. It's always a blast, and I always get stuff done, which I appreciate. I'm going to be here tomorrow for the Trouble stream. It's another tarot stream, so if you want some readings, think about it now. And I'll be here also next week for another stream. And then I'm joined by Malin and Becca, I want to say, question mark. I don't know. I need to put up remember that sign sheet that Phoebe had on her channel, signing up for stream? I'm thinking about doing something like that, so I don't have to ask people every week.
That's fair.
Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Bye. I sent more work emails. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. And with that, I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.